Peace, peace. Yours truly, IvorysSoulsJourney. What's up, Soul Tribe? Grand Rising, great day. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing good. What's up? Yeah. You doing all right? Yeah. Let's see what we got here this morning. See what we got for y'all this morning. See what we got. What's up, Soul Tribe? Where y'all checking in from? What's up, everybody? Everybody doing good? That's good. That's good. What's up, y'all? Let me know where you're checking in from. Just sharing it with a couple of platforms here. Y'all doing cool. Y'all doing good. Y'all staying cool. Staying out that damn heat because it's hot. Early in the morning, it's already hot. Blistering hot. Everybody doing all right? Yeah. What's up? You need an affirmation from me. You don't need no affirmation from me, yeah. You just need to do what you got to do. Do what you know you need to do. Whatever you need from me is inside of you. You got it. Nobody has the power over you. Nope, not one. What's up, Nikki? What's up? I'm not Pops, but are you saying good morning to Pops? Andrea, what's up? Grand Rising. Yeah, Sassy Lady, good morning. Yeah. Ben Billy, yeah, what's up? Northern Cali, what's up? That is my email, and my email is the same as the PayPal. Yes, that is my email. Say we slaying and praying on the West Coast, whooping ass and taking names. I like that. I like that kind of energy. I don't like coward energy. When you coward, when you in that coward energy, fearful, afraid, you are subject to a lot of bullshit. You are subject to a lot of bullshit. Okay. Midwest and Ohio. What's up, Mary? You had a phone call that last night that triggered you. The only way that phone call triggered you is you was on that phone call longer than you should have been. You heard something that was meant for you to hear to trigger you. So if you still triggered by phone calls, you got work to do, nephew. You got to call up Hermit. Call up bro Hermit. Look, I'm still triggered by some bullshit. Show me, shed that light on me like the Hermit do. Shed that light on me so I can see what I need to work on. What's up, JNC in the building? I'll be coming back to North Carolina. I lived in North Carolina briefly, right? As a matter of fact, I have a small booklet that's already done. That's called I Met 3 Witches in North Carolina. No bullshit. I can call somebody on the phone right now, and they'll tell you, yeah, he got the book. I read the insert. I met 3 witches in North Carolina. No shit. Y'all be careful, because some of these places around this country, you got to think in terms of the struggle. And what I mean by the struggle is there are parts of this country that there is dark negative energy hovering, stronghold. And a lot of it is, I'm going to be honest with you now. I'm just going to say what I'm going to say. A lot of it is in religion, institutions, churches, mosques, temples, whatever, government, right? Little secret groups, little witchy groups. And they've been doing this here shit for years, for centuries. For some, you say, especially like Carolinas, the DMV, the dirty South, right? The dirty South, Southeast, coastal line, West Coast, coastal. Because the migration came from without. The migration that came south of the border is about 30,000 years ago. The indigenous people of this here land you call America, Turtle Island. So the energy is really real. Yeah, it's real, but here's the thing. I don't like to say during the slavery days. I don't disown, meaning that the slavery story that y'all read about or believe, I don't believe that same story. I did, but I don't believe that same story. And because I don't believe that same story, because I know the truth, you 99% of y'all, look at you, me and you, 99% of us didn't come off no damn boat. You was already here. Now you should, if you don't know that by now, I'm not here this morning to give you a lecture on it, but go do your little research. Go talk to your elders. Anybody over the age of 80, go talk to her. Because anybody that's over the age of 80, their mother, grandmother, and great grandmother they got a different story than what you learned in the book, number one. And it's gonna take you back to the 1800s in the height, quote unquote, of the slave trade, quote unquote, right? And so many of our people, let me say this here. Let me say this to you. The majority of y'all didn't come off no boat. 99% of y'all, the ones that came off a boat, it's like some taken south of this border, what you call modern day Mexico or South America, the islands. These people, some of them were taken from their land, right? To other parts of Europe, Portugal, Western Europe, some in West Africa or South Africa, right? And then they migrated back here. But the origin of what you know as being slavery, that shit ain't nowhere near what you've been told or what you read in these damn books. I'm old enough to know that the majority of the slave conversations from an educational standpoint and from a book standpoint, I'm old enough to know that after, say, certain things that Hollywood produced, because a lot of your fuckery and your trickery is in media, movies, gladiators, as far as sports, right? A lot of that shit. I remember what was it? 1976, 75, 76, Roots. Alex Haley didn't even own that shit. Not only that, somebody else wrote that shit, but they had to, have somebody to carry the damn bag. So they chose Alex Haley. Just do your research. You had about 7 or 8 presidents on this land before George Washington. Go just do your shit. Just do your research. You'll find out. George Washington was not the first damn president over here. And this government you call a government was not the first government. Independence Day today, that shit didn't have shit to do with me and you. For real. There's a group of people, okay, that came from Europe. And it was, say, like after, especially during, but after the Dark Ages, as they say, you had these indentured servants that signed 2-year contracts over there. Okay. Hey, Kiki, you had indentured servants, what you would call modern day slaves. Let's say if they was working on a huge project in Mexico. And then because there's some natural resources that has been discovered, and everybody, you remember the gold rush, everybody went west. All right, but listen, so you had this group of people after the Dark Ages in Europe. True shit. And these people, they were the worst of the worst, poor, destitute, diseased. So the royals, the kings, right, and the popes, they didn't want to have, this is during and after the Inquisition, but they didn't, in the Reformation, they didn't want these quote unquote pale, y'all call them, now they call, the white people didn't exist before 1618. All right. The word white people, period. That's a privileged attachment. That shit ain't, listen, trust me, before 16, whatever, 18, wasn't no fucking such thing as white people. All right. So the king of England and Britain, of course, when they joined forces, and Scotland, the king of Scotland, after this dark age, this period in history in southwestern and western Europe, there was a lot of disease and famines, right? Because there was a lot of incest going on. There was a lot of same sex going on. This same sex energy that we are dealing with these days. Please, I'm not here to knock no goddamn body's belief. But that energy did not stem from the melanated people. I'm just going to let me keep it a buck for a second. It didn't stem from us. It didn't originate from us. That shit goes all the way back to ancient Greece. All you got to do is go and look at a lot of the statues. See, Europe is not over 10,000 years old. Existence. They sits about 6,000. So anything under, say, 10,000 years, that shit ain't ancient. Okay? However, Greece, not to go into any depth, but all of Europe used to be melanated. Not black. Black is empty, dark, void. You ain't black. I'm not black. We're not black. You might be copper tone, right? Melanated, but you're not black. So they had all of these sick people, and disease was running rampant. That's like you go over in Greece right now. You see these old statues of men naked loving on men. That's uncivilized, first of all. That is universally, spiritually, cosmically, whatever you want to call it. We ain't worry about religion. That's enforced. But that was the uncivilized energy. But yet you see all these statues. When you go, let me give you a case in point. Anywhere where you trace the history and the cultural history of melanated people, you're not going to see two men together naked, laying all up on each other, laying on each other's ass. You're not going to see these statues. And we're the oldest people on the planet. That shit didn't originate with you. A lot of y'all didn't find out and read about this shit until you start reading their story and their religious books. Now, so these indentured servants that was diseased, some of the royals, the king of Scotland, the king of England, and the Pope, they said, we got to do something about these people. Listen to me. Meanwhile, over here, we're thriving civilization. The word civil didn't come from Europe or the people that habitated this land 400 and some years ago. They got that word civilized from us, if you will. And flip that shit. You are not a civilian. You're not a citizen. So they let these sick, diseased, imprisoned, their own people that they locked up, the worst, the criminals and shit like that. And those that were kind of like the modern day Trumpsters, if you would. And I'm not taking nothing from Trump. In fact, I like Trump. But listen. So they sent the worst of the worst. Can you imagine America right now sending the worst of its quote unquote civilians, citizens, somewhere to another land, to another country, and sign a contract with them for 2 years. Say you want to go work offshores for 2 years, sign this contract. Because it was just nasty over there, folks. I'm not bullshit. So those were your first individuals to come over here on boats. that was not originally already here. Indentured servants. Now, upon coming here, and I'm going somewhere with this, but upon getting here, working in the sugar canes, the tobacco, and the cotton fields, especially Maryland and the Carolinas and Virginia, right? You're talking about a 4 to 6 month journey. You just can't come from Europe straight across the Atlantic and come here. They got to go south of the border because what? Of the ocean genres. The ocean current. Just because you sitting over here in New York and over here is West Africa, you just can't come straight across this motherfucker. Back then, when there was no motors and no engines, no steamboats, no airplanes, none of that shit. Just a boat and a damn rag you call a sail. That's it. Not no cargo ship, no ships. They wasn't building ships yet. Britain, go back and do your research and you'll find out when Britain first started doing what? Building ships. So they couldn't just come straight across the Atlantic. If they leaving from Europe, you come straight across from New York or the Carolinas, the DMV, go straight across. Where you going? Where you going to end up at? West Africa, right? All right, so they didn't come from there. Those that did come from there, it's only because they had migrated from Europe. Because Australia in the outback and what you call the Middle East and what you call Europe and what you call Asia, all that shit was colored people. Back to the independence. So now, 2-year contract, indentured servants, slaves, you call them slave, workers, whatever. They come over here. And they were squatters, the ones that made, everybody didn't make it. You talking 4 to 6 months where your ass got to go all the way down by Australia. And then the ocean genre will bring you back to what is called South America, Brazil. The eastern shores and the eastern mountains of Brazil is where most of these people migrated first. Because think about it. You on a damn boat. You on a boat. Not a ship, a boat. And you got to go all the way down. So let's say you coming out of what you call modern day Europe, Britain, and all that shit, right? England, France, Germany. Your ass got to, you gonna make a stop. Because you're tired and fucking wore out and half dead, half starved. Down there in the outbacks of Australia. Whether you came from around, your ass was glad to see some land. Then from there, that next ocean genre would take you back, or current, would take you back or take you towards South America. And then from there, you can come up on land and to where you are today in modern day Turtle Island, United States. But the West Indies, and before you even come up, a lot of them sail, like this fool Columbus. This motherfucker didn't discover shit. Now, they done blocked me on so many platforms just for telling folks the truth. I don't need no fucking books. See, source provides the source, not the damn books. Anyway, listen. So now, they up here working in these tobacco fields, cotton fields, but they squatters. We were standing there watching their asses, our ancestors on this land, watching their asses come ashore. Can you imagine 4 to 6 months and you finally made it over here? You ain't got shit. You tired. You hungry. Damn near dead. So you at the mercy of who? Our people. I'm going to talk to y'all. You're at the mercy of our people. That's already here. You can't tell me America with melanated people that we are only 400, 500 years old on this land. Now, if you want to believe that you came off a boat and your folks, keep believing that. I'm talking to the ones that know you was already, your folks was already here. You ain't come off no motherfucking boat. That's who I'm talking to this morning. That's who is liberated. The ones that know they ain't come off no damn boat. Now, so 2-year contract. The indentured, sick people, imprisoned people, diseased people, poor people, Europe's worst of the worst, finally make it over here. If they were to go back and show y'all images or pictures or depictions of what these people look like when they first got here, and you'd be like, damn. So that's who took control of our land? Anyway, by now, they ain't got shit. So they become squatters on our land. We, being quote unquote, what they call civilized, we having an already enriched, civilized culture, spiritual system, or spirituality. You wasn't no Muslim, no Christian. I'm talking about before the damn books got here. All right? We had to take care of these people. We had to show these people how to do every damn thing. A lot of them, your mothers, grandmothers, great grandmothers, through the natural herbs and the spiritual system that was a part of our culture, was the reason why some of them survived. Many of them survived the voyage on them damn boats. Now, so the 2-year contract is up. And those that were ruled over these indentured servants, that was like the managers, if you will, for the royal families of Scotland, Europe, Rome, the Vatican. They rebelled against these people after their indentured contract was up. Juneteenth has nothing to do with me and you. That's them. Independence Day, today, 4th of July, has nothing to do with me and you. That's them. We are already free on our land. Free from what? And we're out here celebrating like we've been free from what? From who? they was finally free from these damn kings and these royals that had them enslaved. They was free from them. Y'all don't remember the British is coming. The British are coming. That was a black man, a melanated rather man. That wasn't your history book. I know it tells you. I don't even like to give them credit. I don't even want to call their names, and I know. But that was a melanated man. If it wasn't for us, there is no revolution, war free from Britain. Without us, these people don't have nothing today. They was free from England and British rule and control in the Vatican. You didn't get free from shit. I said it again, you didn't get free from shit. You was already free. On your folks was already here and free. Now we helping them, the ones that rebelled, because they didn't want to renew this indentured servant contract with their rulers or their masters. Some of them, quote unquote, had children or relationships with the melanated women here. At the end of the day, while you out here popping fireworks and shit, during 1776, there's still no constitution. They just celebrating the fact that, guess what? We don't have to deal with Europe. All of your presidents in this country, they have a DNA lineage, the Europeans have a DNA lineage to one ruler, one king. I'll talk about this shit one day in Europe. All of your presidents. Including Barack Obama. There's only one European president over here that did not have no DNA lineage to the king over there in Europe. But your president, Barack Obama, he was included because of his mother. Listen. So now, our people today, y'all know, I'm not lying. They just started putting Juneteenth shit in the stoves. Past, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years? It ain't been long. So why they wasn't putting this in Juneteenth shit in Kmart and Cressage and Sears, J.C. Penney's? Why they wasn't putting this shit in the stores when I was growing up? It ain't your damn day. They made it your day. They used somebody that looked like you and made it your day. Ain't got shit to do with you. Independence Day, they ain't got shit to do with you. None of it. We go out and buy swine, ribs, firework, party, loud music, get drunk, and then take your black ass to work, quote unquote. You're not black, I'm just saying it. And take your black ass to work tomorrow. You been done spent money that you ain't got and got in debt over a damn day that you still an indentured servant on this land under contract by way of the British corporation. You was given a name, a damn number, and a religion. 2222, as I say that. When you came out your mama's womb, you was given a name and a number and a religion on this land when you came out your mama's womb. Now, if you want to prove me wrong, do it some other time. All right. Spiritual independence is what's taking place now, quote unquote, the Great Awakening. The spiritual awakening, the energy of Pluto, Uranus, and the 11th house or 11th point of destiny, the Great Awakening. From a religious standpoint, moving out of the age of Pisces, the 12th house, and everything goes in reverse above your head counterclockwise. So out of Pisces, the 12th house, Pluto or Uranus, and the 11th house, the age of Aquarius or the age of the awakening, where the universe, where Mother Universe spews out this here cosmic neurological serotonin energy, if you will, and something hits you one day. And you may not know what it is. All you know is, damn, why I don't do shit like I used to? Why I don't celebrate holidays? Why I don't just go to church or to the mosque or to the temple like I used to? And you can't explain it. Why I can't get my kids to get up and go to Sunday school on Sunday morning? Because they not in that energy that was forced upon you when you was born, meaning that you were given a name, number, and a religion. To whereas the origin on this land, it was spirituality. So a lot of people now are being spiritually awakened, spiritually independent, consciously independent, free thinkers. So when the universe first energetically has already etched in your DNA that you would become spiritually awakened again, and script is the equivalent of, the Bible says in the last days, God gonna what? Pour out his spirit. So if God created the universe, you may as well say supreme being. The universe of God is pouring out his. Why it's got to be a him? But anyway, pouring out his spirit on all the earth in the last days. Now, I done talked this his shit from the pulpit, and I ain't got to be playing with it. Listen, really, the universe before that book and those damn fictitious characters existed, we were going to go back into the age of Aquarius anyway. You're a spiritual being before you was given a name, a number, and a religion. You ain't got to be refilled with shit. Because once you know you're spiritually independent, you are not going to want to do certain things no more. You're not going to believe the same bullshit. You're not. For what? You're not going to believe the same bullshit. And this is their problem right now with us. Because now they know millions of us around the world, wherever we're scattered, we don't believe that bullshit no more. This day, your freedom is your spiritual independence. If you caught up into these here pagan European festivities, it's festivals for them. 2828. This shit ain't got shit to do with you. Didn't shit happen? Listen, while they was popping firecrackers and celebrating those indentured servants, they no longer had to worry about being controlled and ruled by these here kings and queens and royal motherfuckers from where they came from. And the only way they can celebrate that shit on this day is because of me and you. But on that same damn day today, there was mass massacre right here on this land, not too far from where they actually was celebrating, especially up there in Philadelphia, this DMV area and Philadelphia. So every time you go out and put on your red, white, and blue, your British colors, they laugh at you. Back in the day when my folks used to work for General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler, they used to have this little slang. And in the early years, they wouldn't let the melanated men, or what y'all call black men, or the Negroes, buy a Cadillac. So they created a car that was similar to the Cadillac, had a lot of Cadillac features. It was called a Pontiac. So they started allowing these Pontiacs, these Bonnevilles, to be sold and produced, made by us, of course, and the red line districts. And people like me and you would come home with a brand new Pontiac Bonneville, a Pontiac, and you would think that you got a Cadillac because you telling all of your friends, family, you showing us this new Pontiac. And yeah, see, it's just like the Cadillac. It got the same wheel, it got the same seat, it's got the same engine. And then the white man that's got your ass making them and seeing y'all talk and chatter about them, they come up with the code slang for Pontiac, which is poor old nigga think it's a Cadillac. True shit. Now that you're free, the 1% of us, from this negative ass energy, dark energies, outdated belief systems, old cycles, people like me now, I have a lot to celebrate about today. Because why? I'm free from their bullshit, the lies told by the preachers, the church, the Vatican, the Catholics, the Muslims, the Quakers. All of these lies told. The universe is exposing this shit now. Because the algorithms that they use come from behind me what I call the Kemet 9 cycle, the 369. Anyway, so now the universe is saying, hold on. I'm going to show you something that you're not going to read in book. It's not something somebody's going to tell you. I'm just going to put it in you. It's already there. I'm just going to what? Take the veil off and let you see who and what is going on for who and what they are. You just stop believing certain bullshit. You don't even know why. You stop going to church, you don't know why. You stop going to the mosque and the temples, and you don't even know why. I know why. I stopped. Because it took me 5 years to leave that damn pulpit knowing the truth after the fact. And I was so pissed in the sense that it's like, so all of these damn years, these damn folks been lying to us. I'm talking about in the 1990s. From 1994 until 1999, that was, I would have to say, that was probably the 5 to 7 years of my first Saturn return. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. That dark night, all of the shit and look, everything came full circle. So today, you're not celebrating shit that has to do with you being liberated from shit that you have, that you was free from shit. They celebrating the freedom from their goddamn contract. Working for us and our fields on our land. They rather work with us because they here. They don't want to go back. So they gave the middle finger to the royals, Europe. And that shit pissed the royals off. But then why they here and we help them get liberated from their bullshit over there, now they target me and you. Because why? You a foreigner. You an illegal immigrant, where that name came from. You migrated here. You ain't got nothing. I tell you what, take your ass today, some foreign country, and you ain't got shit. How you think you're going to survive? You don't know the language. You don't have no idea about the culture. You ain't got no house. You ain't got nowhere to live. You ain't got shit. All you got is a confused, wretched mindset. A lot of these damn folks was mentally fucked up in the head. You ain't got shit. They didn't have shit. Nothing. And they jealous asses see that we got everything. We supposed to have it. It's our land. You came here. And they didn't know that, damn, These are some thriving ass people over here. They got skyscrapers, they got buildings. A lot of that shit in New York, DMV area, them old buildings is older than their constitutions. Was already here. We already had a government. We already had laws. We already had a president. We just didn't call him no president. And they copycat, mocked every fucking thing that we did. They had you ain't got shit. You get here, you ain't got shit. You in survival mode. I got on quote unquote social media 2015 for the first time. And started, only reason why I got on was to share knowledge. 6 Facebook pages later, I don't know how many fucking devices hacked. Then they have people that look like me, you, to go up against you. All because they still take pride in their name, their number, and their damn religion. They still believe the lie. And they get mad, hog mad at you because you spiritually independent. No longer believe that bullshit. Hold on for a second. You no longer believe that bullshit. They mad. Your own color, if you will. Your own kind that look like you, they still sleep. Meaning that they still believe the lie. So you don't believe the lie no more. And they mad at you because you don't believe the bullshit. That's who I had problems with on social media. That's who I have problems with reporting me. That's who I did. And when they realize I don't debate, I'm not going to debate something that you only know one motherfucking side, and I know your side probably more than you because you was just a lay member, a tither. They was getting your money, right? Me having to have gone to the seminary twice, then become ordained and pastor and all of this here kind of shit. Me and a couple of brothers, while we're in seminary, we get so far in the history of Christianity that, wait a minute. So if this is where it all started based on what they're saying, but you get to that roadblock to whereas you're like, wait a minute, there's something that was going on. See, the Cain and Abel story that they tell, see, I'm liberated from that bullshit. I know where the Cain and Abel story comes from. I know the Garden of Eden story come from. I know who Cain and Abel is in the Bible. It's Elil and Enki. 2 brothers. One killed the other. I know who it says in Genesis, and the sons, listen, the sons of God mixed with, married with, cloned with the daughters of men, Homo sapiens. Again, we're here before they got here. Their story starts from there, from the Sumerian tablets. Right? And they've been teaching you. See, listen to me real good. Listen. If you go back and read this, now I'm talking spiritual independence. See, I'm free from religious stronghold, because the word religion itself simply means, due to etymology, it just simply means to bind and control. Bind and control who? What? The masses. Anyway, so you have Eve, and you have Adam, and you have a serpent, God, to start their bullshitting story. Now, out of the three, the one that spoke the truth first was the serpent. The serpent says to the woman, yeah, you can eat of this tree, the tree of knowledge of good and evil, so that way you what? You know the difference between right and wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with you eating it. Well, no, they say if I eat my husband, this, I can go deep with this shit. My husband, my man, the one that controls and have rule over me, told me I can't eat of that, we gonna die. No, you ain't gonna die. The serpent said in Genesis, you're gonna become awakened and gonna be as what? Gods. That serpent, Nrgy, didn't lie. You can't go back and prove none of this shit historically. You got to go back to the ancients and go back to the stones to find these messages. Anyway, so she goes back to her husband after eating the fruit and gave it to her husband. Now, his ass should have known better, because why? God told Adam, don't eat of that damn. I'm talking about spiritual liberation, spiritual independence. Because Adam, God told him that. He didn't tell his wife, he didn't tell her shit. She found out through the serpent. Then not only that, if you in this here garden and everything's supposed to be perfect and beautiful, why is God allowing this damn serpent? God should have checked that damn serpent. I'm trying to help folk here. Your God of all omniscient, all powerful, should have checked that damn serpent in the garden. We don't have this bullshit today. We ain't going through what? So this same damn serpent that fell from the heavens, and they had a war in heaven, and he kicked this serpent out, and then his ass ended up in the God. When is your God gonna have the power in that book to kick this serpent ass and get rid of this motherfucker? He can't. He can't. Can't. So the serpent told the truth. And when Eve repeated it back, recited it back to her husband, that the serpent made me eat, and told me I would become awakened, enlightened, and I would be as God. I'm not going to die. Then the man says, what, Adam? Damn, woman, you fucked up. The fuck you mean she fucked up? So you're going to judge me, your God of the garden is going to judge me because it didn't want me to know right from wrong. Why? Because the tree, that fruit of the knowledge of good and evil, right and wrong, dark and light, did not want me to know right from wrong, but I got to be judged one day because of my dark side. When I could have had knowledge of the dark side in the beginning. I wouldn't have to be judged. See how I'm personalizing it now, so y'all ain't got to go back and say, well, I'm talking about me. So now I don't have to be judged if you get rid of this damn serpent. From the war in heaven all the way to the Garden of Eden, this huge, big, masculine God could not whoop this damn serpent ass. Before you go to your creating heaven and earth and, all of these other things and so on, who would go to create a whole new planet with people and animal and living creatures on it and don't get rid of your arch rival first? You should know that motherfucker gonna show back up for revenge. Eve didn't do shit wrong. And now y'all want to watch. See, that's why, the reason why the man is over the woman is because it was the woman that sinned first. Bullshit. Don't complain about your woman cheating or your wife cheating when your ass is supposed to be knowing where she at. If Adam would have known where Eve was, he would have been able to caught up with that damn serpent, call up his God. Oh, God, who is this serpent over here talking about? Baby, come here, baby. Don't be talking to that motherfucking serpent. God, who is this serpent? Satan. I thought you got rid of his ass when he left out of heaven. Oh, he here now. So what the fuck is me and my wife supposed to do? Put that shit in conscience context. Bye-bye, Fred. Take that shit to your channel. You ain't got to come here and believe shit. Listen, today is a day for me on my channel. For those that want to hear what the fuck I'm saying. To me, it's a spiritual independence. It's a spiritual liberation. Because I'm no longer stuck on the name, the number, or the belief system or religion that they gave me. A spiritual free being. That's why a lot of us struggle in this life, because you don't even know who you are spiritually. You don't even know your spirit guides. Because you've been told that an angel or the Holy Ghost is going to be with you always. Okay, but look. Now that I'm going to leave that alone, just go back and read this shit. The sons of God married, intertwined, had sex with, interacted with the daughters of men, Homo sapiens. All of you have a God DNA, according to your own book. Now, Nrgy, we're not going to talk about Anunnaki and all of this here, but listen, but Nrgy now is forced by, quote unquote, his God that I can talk about. But listen, his God, and he's removed out of Eden because Nrgy was really, the story is flipped, was the one he had to take his brother out because his brother wanted to what? Destroy all the Homo sapiens, all the humans. Shit deep for y'all, not me. This shit roll off my lips now. So he removed him from that area. Modern day Mesopotamia, Iraq and all of that. All that shit was one land, modern day name Africa. All that shit was all Africa. It wasn't no Middle East, wasn't no Garden of Eden, it wasn't no Palestine, it wasn't none of that. Philippians, none of that. No Egypt, none of that. Reading about this shit in books. This shit been written in stone for ancient times. But anyway, so it moved to remove the brother, if you will, Nrgy, a god deity. You call an alien. And he ended up leaving that area, going to what? The land of Nod, N-O-D. Listen. And there he meets and finds his wife. Where the fuck did she come from? Because why? Adam and Eve, they only had 2 boys. Nrgy or Nrgy, they were only able to clone 2 they cloned their first 2 Homo sapiens to breed godlike and human-like deities like me and you. No feminine reproduction. So where did Cain's wife come from? And then some people, they'll come up with lame excuses. They'll go back to the book. The liberation today is you revisiting consciously what you've been taught. The name you've been given, the number you've been given, and the religion that you was assigned, a belief system. So your soul is older than your name, your number, and your religion. Your soul is like telling you inwardly, Ivory, come here. We're going to share something with you. Go to sleep. Because in the 3D, we caught up in the what? Name, number, and religion. Religion is belief system, whatever you believe. If you believe that you can do whatever the fuck you do and you got a book to back it up and you ain't got the answer to nobody, that's your religion. If it's sex, that's your religion. If it's drugs, alcohol, that's your religion. If it's doing spell work and sending dark energy, that's your belief system. That's what you believe in. You believe that shit's working for you. So it don't always have to be a Catholic, a Christian, or a Muslim, or a Hebrew. Many of us now are awakening It's a forced awakening because it's done by the universe. So the universe, your guides, your ancient ancestors, those who know your soul and know who you are from past lives, they're like, okay, we can't get Ivory to get this his shit while he's awake, because why? He's a slave. He's an indentured servant. He don't know his name. He going by this damn number. He don't know he being used. He going by this belief system that we don't have shit to do with. So the only way that we can deal with him and show him some shit, we got to put him to sleep. We got to let him go to sleep. So then now I'm elevated at a higher dimension with no interference in the dream state. And then you begin to see shit and people that reminds you of people in this lifetime. They just look different. They just look different. They are in a different avatar in the 3D than they are in the 4D, 5D, and beyond. So I'm like, wow. You're clearly aware in your dreams. I'm like, wow. So in my dreams, I begin to ask questions. Who is that? That's your ancient warrior goddess. He is here, this energy, to protect you. That's your God. That's your God. Here is your ancient parent who sits on the throne still in another dimension. You will sit here, help others think. That's it. Think, not believe. I'm through with that belief shit. You were given a belief system. I'm not here to make you think or make you believe, but rather for you to think about shit. And before I knew it, on social media, they blocking, shutting down pages. You get up to 100,000 subscribers. 100,000 followers, because I wasn't here yet. And they taking it and dwindling it all the way down to 100. Then people want to know what happened to you. Then you got people that look like me and you, that just because you don't fuck with them no more, you don't believe what they believe no more. They got all these hundreds of thousands or millions of Facebook pages, YouTube channels, Instagrams, TikTok. Why do they want to come here and fuck with me? You ain't got to listen to me. You ain't got to believe shit I say. But for the 1% that my guys, my ancestors, the universe, source, spirit says, look, hey, you talk that shit from the pulpit? Part of your contract now, part of your soul's purpose is the very thing that you taught that left a lot of people. Now you're going to go back and take this here same, and you're going to share it with a lot of people, because you're not here to. You were told you had 5 senses, folks. When you exited the womb and they gave you a name, a number, and a religion, you were told you had 5 senses. Y'all name: taste, see, touch, hear, smell, right? But they forgot your 6th sense in this 3D. They forgot to tell you that you had a 6th sense, and that 6th sense was the sense of thought. Because they created your equilibrium to where you want to just operate on the left side of your brain. All that 96, 97% on the right side of your brain, they don't want you to know shit. So they had to use deceptions. They had to use indoctrinations. They had to use fake history. They had to use the fucking educational system. Ivory don't believe that shit no more. So now people that look like me, there's people that comes to this channel and was coming to my Facebook. I don't even know. Against a motherfucker. If I turn on the TV and I see something on TV, I don't have a TV. I don't own a TV. I don't fuck with TVs. I know what that does. But listen. So if I come to a YouTube channel and they saying some shit that don't make sense or I don't believe, I'm not gonna get on there. No, I'm gonna be like, what? Turn the damn TV off or go to another channel. We got some folks that's so fucked up in the head because the war on consciousness stems back over 2,100 and some plus years. So the war has been against you awakening to your first sixth sense of thought. 666 that they told you is evil. Bullshit. That's Chem, K-H-E-M, or K-H-M, Chem-estra. Chemistry. Chem means dark. Land of the melanated people. That's global. All of this here land, these 7 continents, it was all called one name at some point in time. Anyway, so now I got to deal with people that I don't call people that, like my people. I don't fuck with my people. I don't deal with my people. I'm not with that shit. I don't deal with my race. No, my family. No. When you know what you know, your spiritual tribe. Your spiritual tribe are the ones that's on the same frequency because that sixth sense of thought is important. If you can't think for yourself, who the fuck is you? If they take your sixth sense of thought and tell you, you got to believe this, you a slave. And Kanye West was right. I'm so glad that even though they blocked me and people from all over the world by the tens of thousands used to come every week. It's either family, people that you thought was your friend, or exes, ex-lovers, babies and daddies and shit, baby mamas and baby daddies, or people that you had a relationship. This is the core of your enemy group that's sending you dark negative energy because they had access to you energetically and physically. These are the people you got to be worried about. Your first enemy was in the household you grew up in. The first person that ever hated on you was in the household that you grew up in. The first time you knew your mama or your dad that didn't give a shit about you, you was in the household with them. I'm here to talk to the real 1%. So on this day, it's all about spiritual liberation. You shouldn't be out here with no red, white, and blue shit. That's British colors. That's part of the British corporation that controls your number and your religion. Tell you, you've been lied to. They celebrate a day because they came from another land here and they free from the bullshit with our help. They celebrate this day because they took control over land from a people that was already here. Juneteenth ain't got shit to do with me. You don't own none of the damn Juneteenth merchandise sold in the malls and in the major retail outlets. It's supposed to be about us, our day, for us, by us, according to his story. But in all of the major retailers, globally now, Juneteenth, people that look like us, that's supposed to be for us this Juneteenth, we don't own none of that shit. Because it ain't got shit to do with you. It ain't got shit to do with you. You already had every damn thing that these folks is celebrating, all the holidays. We had this shit before they got here. Ain't no damn president freed your ass. Man, I can teach. Lincoln didn't free you. In fact, the only reason why his ass is sitting up there in Washington in a monument right now, if you go and then you do your research, you'll find out that that same damn Washington monument of Abe Lincoln has the dentures of a black man. How do you get a black man's denture in a white man's body? Y'all better stop me from teaching or they'll block my ass. I don't be giving a fuck no more. Because I got to deal with family, friends, and exes and shit. That's who my greatest threat, not a threat. They can hurt me or destroy me. But they're my biggest haters. Come on. Y'all stay here. I need you to come. Because I'm doing the same damn thing since 1999. No longer believing they bullshit. Now, you want to be liberated today? Start questioning your name. You want to be liberated today? Start questioning that damn number they gave you. If you really want to be liberated today, start asking questions about this religion or this belief system that they gave you at birth. Start there. Don't worry about me. Don't believe shit I say. In my closing, one of the most powerful pieces of historical information that my dad today shared with me about maybe 20 years ago. And I was asking Dad, I was like, Dad, because see, I know my mama here. I know my mama, my grandmama, and my great-grandmama. I know them all. Been around them all physically. Now, so is it safe to say that we're living longer then, healthy, because we weren't eating the bullshit? So my dad knew who? His mama. He knew his grandmama. And he knew his granddad, great-grandmother, rather. So I asked Dad one day, I was like, Dad, let me ask you something. Did grandmama ever talk to you about her parents coming off a slave boat from Africa? He said, no, man. Y'all can't believe, he said, you can't just keep believing shit that Mr. Cluck Cluck put in book. He called a white man Cluck Cluck. He said, you can't believe every goddamn thing Cluck Cluck say. I said, so Dad, are you telling me that grandmama never told you no story about her mother or her grandmother coming from Africa on a slave boat? He said, look, babe, what you drink? You drinking now? What you smoking? That's how my dad is. He said, man, all that's bullshit. He said, now they used to tell a story of how Mr. Cluck Cluck took their land, took their shit, and they ended up having to work their own fields to pay back Mr. Cluck Cluck for working their own fields. He said, but no, we ain't, you know. He said, man, look, son, I didn't see an African until about the early to mid 60s, when I would go up to town from the cotton fields, if you will. He said, but other than that, man, shit, man. He said, if you think about it logically, he says, me and my mama, my daddy, my grandmother, my granddad, if anybody knew about the slave story, we did, because why? We were living during the time that they talking about this shit. So you can believe Mr. Cluck Cluck and his books, or you can believe me. And I'm telling you, we didn't come off no damn boat. My folks didn't come out of no damn boat. We was already here. I've been saying this shit to people for 20 years now. Before I ever even knew, before fucking social media. He said, man, if you believe every damn thing Mr. Cluck Cluck say, you'll never have shit. You'll never know the truth. If you go out there right now with any goddamn thing, red, white, and blue, you still stuck on the name they gave you, the number they gave you, and the religion. Don't blame me on this one goddamn channel out of millions for messing up your damn day. Don't come here to debate. I will eat your book, your Bible, because I embrace the Bible. I embrace the Quran. I embrace the Torah. You know why? Because it's our story, not his story. Our story rewritten. And if you don't understand Roman typologyism, you can't fuck with me. That's why I'm not going to debate. If you don't know anything about typologyism, I'm not going to even be in no discussion with your ass. Go take it to your channel. I ain't interested in it. I'm not finna argue with nobody. I used to have pastors and bishops and all. They used to come on Facebook and want to debate. And I would ask them one little question. And I can see them now. Ho. I answered that. Hold on, teacher. I said, you ain't gonna find no answer to that question I asked you in your damn book. Is that the only part? So as far as you can go is that book. As far as you can go, preacher, that's far. Okay. So if I done told you now, I done passed it like your crazy ass. What makes you think that I don't know what's in that book? So many pastors and elders and preachers and missionaries and evangelists, just like I was, converted by their own thinking, their own research. Go research your name, research the number, research your religion, and you ain't got to be worried about believing shit that I say. See, I told y'all, it ain't just no tarot. I downloaded, tarot was given to me by my guides, because if I go back to Facebook, or before it was this channel, it was Ivory Speak. If I go back to saying shit, see, they don't mind me coming here flipping cards and shit for you. So guys, so you know, they say, okay, then we'll give you the cards. They let you do what you do with the card. Every now and then get a little teaching in. Then them same damn people come here. See? They rewrote your damn history and your story. How can they tell you came here off of a slave boat when they asses had to get here first, find out what the fuck happened with y'all, then give you a story? No. That shit don't work like that, y'all. Come on now. I believe my dad. He know his mama. He know his grandmama. He know his great-grandmama. All the way back to 1829. In the height of the so-called Atlantic slave trade. He down there in the Delta, where a lot of this shit supposed to took place. And he said, ain't none of that shit ever happened. Ain't nobody told him shit. They moved my great-granddad out of the Delta because of the 1,126 acres that we owned near Tunica Cutoff, the Choctaw, the Chickasaw, and the Coahoma and the Tunica tribe. Choctaw, Chickasaw, Coahoma, and Tunica. If y'all travel around this country, a lot of the fucking counties are tribal areas. And a lot of these names still exist because what? They only did sit on paper. They incorporated, established. When you travel, it'll say you come into Nutbush, Georgia, incorporated in say 1800s or early 1900s. Incorporated. That should be a red flag right there. Or established. Then they give you some date that ain't even that fucking old. That's your red flag. Discover. When you discover something, guess what? It already existed. Your ass just found out about it. So that's why they say Christopher Columbus discovered. He ain't discovered shit. That motherfucker didn't even come here. Emeritus is an Italian explorer. Emeritus is Italian explorer. They named this shit after Emeritus, an Italian explorer. The navigators, the Moors, the navigators is the one that showed Columbus how to get his motherfucking ass here. You ain't free from shit today. You don't need to be celebrating this motherfucker. Just like you don't need to be celebrating no damn Juneteenth. No Juneteenth. You don't own none of that shit. Y'all go buying all this red, white, blue shit and don't own none of it. All these transatlantic, Pan-African, all that shit's made the fuck up. You don't own shit. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, ain't neither one of them motherfuckers ever lived. Physically, they only exist in the damn in pages, in books. That's it. You ain't gonna find no burial site, no birthplace. They children, they offspring. Where these motherfuckers at? So if you don't go out and do the research, then don't debate. Just sit back and listen and then go research and start with your name, your number, and your religion. Don't worry about shit I'm talking about. Go research your name. Know who the fuck you are and where you came from. Know who your peoples be. Research this damn number they gave your ass. Because the number on the back of that, see, if I know how to talk now, so they won't be fucking with me. But on the back of that little piece of paper and shit, them numbers in red, that's connected to the British corporation. They make money off of your motherfucking ass. With that number. And as far as what you was given at birth to believe in, they had to first get your mom and your dad not to believe. They had to get your mom and your daddy to believe this bullshit so they can teach it to you out of fear. 4949. But anyway, you want your independence? You want to be free from these dark energies, from these haters, from these people, these covens, these people that look like me and you. You want to be free from their evil asses? Celebrate your spiritual liberation, meaning that go live your life. Quit worried about what a motherfucker doing. Quit worried about spell work, dark magic, voodoo, hoodoo, who knew, Centuria, right? Witchcraft. Don't worry about none of that shit. When you vibrating above that and you ain't, your guys, your ancestors, the universe take care of all of that shit. And you can freely come. Yeah, they come to my channel. That's cool. But they know I'm going to pick up their energy. My guys, source, spirit going to pick up your energy. You ain't got to say nothing. You can be one of the 45 likes and don't comment, don't say nothing. Good. I like that. But if you sitting in here live and you sending negative energy and screenshotting pictures of me and trying to get you, I ain't got shit to do with that. That's between you, your belief system, your God, the universe. If your ass on the dark side, I'm glad I'm on the light side. Come on over here. Maybe I can shed some light on your dark ass and I can help you. I done dealt with dark people in my family. I done dealt with dark so-called friends. I done dealt with dark so-called exes. So come on, I can help you. I can help you. Go out. Don't be worried about what a motherfucker is doing that you've dealt with in the past. Don't worry about who the fuck they with, what they said, who they sleeping with. Don't worry about, don't think about. See, that's that sixth sense of thought that you ain't using. Don't worry about none of that shit. If you know that you vibrate, look, your guides, your ancestors, source, spirit, universe, God, whatever you believe in, they like, so try. Get up and enjoy yourself. Go enjoy life. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel good. Don't be worried about these motherfuckers. We got that. We got you on that. If you believe in your book, hold your peace, the Lord will fight your battle, don't say shit. Your ancestors got that. Your God got that. As long as you worried about what a motherfucker doing, as long as you still triggered by what a motherfucker doing, that dark shit work. There's light and dark. There's positive and negative. If you worried about some triggering shit, then you on that negative side, not the positive. It don't have no effect on you. I'm not saying it don't exist. Look, what am I doing right now? I ain't doing shit to nobody. So why the fuck am I be worried about what a motherfucker doing to me? And I ain't doing nothing to them. I got a purpose to deal with. So I let the higher ups deal with that bullshit. Stop coming to tarot and these readers on the dark side. They got y'all like tarot crackheads, and they got all these followings, and you, oh, they must be good. They must be something because they got a lot of subscribers. I fucks with the 1%, not the 99. If your book said many call, masses call, many call, but few chosen, I fuck with the few. How about that? I don't fuck with the masses. That's the matrix. That's the bullshit. Them the ones that I try to, one by one, help. I don't fuck with the masses. I fuck with the 1%. I'd rather deal with the black sheep of the family. Right? Then the one in the family that everybody like and everybody listen to, but they ain't saying shit. This day, I chill like I am that I am. That's how I celebrate today. I'm free from their bullshit. And if you hear and you know who you are, 55-55. I'm free from your bullshit. And I'm free from future bullshit. My independence that I celebrate today is to be free from y'all's bullshit. Free from the matrix. Free from these damn man-made religion. Just free. Soul free. Spirit free. Thoughts are free. Health free. Money free. Bills paid for the rest of the 2023 year. I'm sitting here, as my uncle would say, sitting here like a fat cat, if you will. Don't worry about shit. Don't worry about shit. I come here to help people. These cards, I come to help people. Because what? I know that somebody had to reach out and help me. . because there was a time that I did not know. And when others would come to me and be like, hey, it's something different about you. You can help people from your platform. Where was my platform? In the pulpit. They be like, bro, preach. Hey, come on, let's talk. And some of the people that were there for me in the beginning of my spiritual awakening back in the mid 1990s, I wasn't physically around them until the end. I didn't get to meet people like hear about people like Dr. Ben and Dr. Diop and Dr. John Henry Clark and people like Anthony Browder and who else? Baba Hayru, my Baba Gregory. I didn't get to know about these individuals physically until some after 1999. I would hear of them, but did not know them. And I would travel and go places and don't say shit. Just sit there in their presence. I remember just being there, me and my son, doing the Million Man March, just sitting there chilling with Steve Harvey and John Singleton, and he filming the documentary, and my son will tell you that shit. I want to know. That's it. Now I just want to know. So today we got, for the tarot, we got bonus reading today for Leo, Mystery Zodiac. So I do a bonus reading for Leo today. And for the element, for the bonus, we have the air sign or the air element. And then I got to wait until Thursday before I can say who's the winner for the 9-day cycle, because I have to give everybody, I had to cut off the first zodiac sign after they reach 9 days. And then I got to get the last zodiac sign, which was Pisces, for the Pisces. 9 days so that we could come up with the calculation for the bone. So I'll do 2 more videos today, one for Mystery Zodiac sign Leo. Go back and watch it. I'll put it in the community or I post it up to the top. So when you come to the channel, you'll see it. And then the air element, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, right? So we'll do this. But when it comes to the day, folks, celebrate it however you want to celebrate it. Just as long as try to at least make an attempt to say, so why are we celebrating today? Or why? Don't say we. Why am I celebrating today? What am I celebrating today? That's all. I'm celebrating spiritually independent, spiritually free from all of y'all's, not, you know who I'm talking to. I ain't talking to the 1%. I ain't talking to myself. I'm celebrating free and independent from all bullshit. All people with that shit. Your ass dark. I'm not doing nothing. I don't talk about nobody. Nobody here but me and Pops. I'm talking about nobody. He ain't talking about no goddamn body. I ain't got to do shit to hurt nobody. I'm not sending. Why would I send out negative energy when I can take that same energy and manifest it and just say, no, let me send out some positive energy. I don't wish nothing bad on no goddamn body. Period. For what? It's too much. It takes too much energy to hate a motherfucker in 2023. I'm for real. You got to exert a lot of energy just to hate somebody. That takes everything in it. Why would I use my energy to hate some goddamn body? I can't do that shit. I can't. It's too energetically costly. Why do I want to drain my energy? First of all, I got to have negative energy in me to send to your crazy ass. You get that? I got to have negative energy in me in order for me to send out negative energy. I ain't got that shit in me. So I ain't got shit to give to you. Now, if your ass vibrating low and you got that negative energy, I'm going to return that shit every damn time. And then you thinking that I'm what? Sending you negative energy. The only way you'll know what somebody is doing is they got to know first. If you ain't got no proof somebody's sending you negative energy, don't worry about that shit. Keep your shit positive. Keep your shit elevated. Keep evolving. Keep walking toward the light, living, whatever, righteous, whatever you want to call it. But if somebody in some fucking illusion over there, Soul Tribe must be sending me negative energy. Why? And then somebody, why you say that? Because look at all, I ain't never had no problem with this. I ain't never had no fool. That's fucking karma. Quit confusing karma with spell work. Quit confusing tower moments with spell work. Quit confusing the shit didn't work out with whoever you fucking left Soul Tribe and went to, and that shit didn't work out and it blew up in your fucking face, and now you want to say Soul Tribe or Ivory sending you negative energy. That's fucking karma. The universe doing that shit. We ain't got shit to do with that shit. Motherfuckers up here living, surviving, doing what's right, trying to keep our energy balanced. Motherfuckers here ain't got time to be sending you shit but love and light. People love to confuse karma. They confuse. They love to confuse karma with spell work. Ain't nobody sending you shit. I don't have nothing dark, nothing negative to send you. Period. Check with the people around your crazy ass first. That's in your damn head. Your family, check with your family first. Check with your family. Check with your friends, your karmic group, your clique. And then check with the motherfucker you sleeping with or one of your lovers. There you'll find out who is sending you negative energy. There you will find who's doing fucking spell work. I'm laughing because this shit is literally fucking funny now. You're going through towers. You're going through life changes. You're going through shit because of karma, not spell work. 99% of it. You're going through shit because of what you're doing. Again, you're going through shit because of what you're doing. I'm sitting here, footloose, fancy free, spiritually independent, vibrating high, manifesting desires, not bothering and fucking with nobody. I don't have time from this channel, from these lips, to these eyes to send you shit but love and light and return to sender. That's all I got. That's all I can send you is love and light and return to sender. Other than that, I got shit to fucking send you. So we'll come back and do Leo Mystery Zodiac bonus, Air Element, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius Element bonus, and then we'll do the next 9 days bonus because it's running neck and neck between two. So we'll see how it ends up, right? And that's what I do for the rest of the day. Listen, don't believe they lies. Free yourself from negative and dark energies. I call energy people. Everybody, everything is energy. So when I say energy, that's all I know. It's just energy. Fuck it. But for the sake of the video, free yourself from negative and dark people. Free yourself from outdated beliefs, old cycles that the universe done slammed the door shut. And for some reason, you feel like you got to go back, open up that goddamn door that the universe done closed, look in there and see what they doing, trying to see if, you know, you will never be free. And this shit will always work on you, and it's gonna trigger the fuck out of it. I don't get triggered by shit. Look, if I dealt with you in the past and I don't fuck with you in my present, I'm not gonna fuck with you in my future. So if I see you in my present or I see you in my future, you can be with 100 motherfucking men. If it's a family member, you can be with 100 negative ass family members. You can be with who the fuck ever. I will sit here and watch y'all crazy ass, drink my coffee, my tea, eat my Soul Tribe popcorn until I sit down. It's not even worth the energy, folks. Leave that shit alone. Damn, it's elementary. It's elementary, you know, so celebrate your spiritual independence today. Because this 1776 shit and this Juneteenth shit and this red, white, and blue shit, that shit ain't got shit to do with you. They celebrating on your land the shit that they took from your ass. That's the truth. Peace. We'll see y'all later.